Hello everybody and welcome back to PSORC, round number 4 of this championship. We bring ourselves to the Brazilian Grand Prix here in Sao Paulo. Hello everybody, my name is Alan Cavagnaro and we are back for the 4th round of the season. I apologize for not being here last week, but I cannot make it, and we are here for the 1996 Williams for the not the Belgian, that was the first round, for the, I need to rest for a second, I'm still sick, for the Brazilian Grand Prix. And that's going to be a good one with the 1996 Williams cars that Damon Hill ended up winning the championship in. So it'll be a cracker of a Grand Prix to say the least. Many drivers here today. We have Flexi, we have Lee, there's Liam Robo, we have Ahmed, Lassane Gaming, LMC Woma, Robo Jeep. There is Cade, I haven't seen him. So nice to see that he's making his, I'm not sure if he made his debut last time because I wasn't here last time. After that, actually, it looks like, who's it, DNA? DNA just set a lap time, and it was the fastest lap time. Is his name DNA? I can't tell. Like I said, there's Flexi, many other guys down here. There's Cade, and of course, Cac's back with us, the Y-Racer, Sound Assassin. And did I say Robo Jeep? I don't know. But right now, 8 minutes left in qualifying. Get a different view. Let me just, give me a second to share the link, because we need to actually get this link out, send it to the PSORC chat. And I'm trying to find it live. Here we are. Found it live. So let me share the link. Put in the chat right now, or the DM for their chat, and we'll get right back into qualifying. So yeah, again, it's been a while since I was here. Just want to make sure I know everything. Most likely, not much happened. I mean, when I was gone, it was only one race. No one was banned as far as I know, so not much happened. That's all we need to know. So let me go back to this race. I want to make sure my internet quality is fine. Turn off my Wi-Fi and my phone. Turn down the volume. Seems to be good. If you guys have any questions, put them down below. Let's go on a flyer with Ahmed. He's going to come across the line. Come across the DRS zone. Again, no DRS with these cars, of course. They'll come across the line. That'll put him in 8th place, but no, that is the slowest lap time. So down the order, there's Lee, Robo Jeep, Cade, and Y-Racer, who have yet to start a lap, or finish their lap time. And it actually looks like Cade is actually now exiting the pits. Said he was in the pits, but just want to make sure, everyone, evening. For me, it's afternoon, and it's like 90 Fahrenheit, or you know, I don't know. It's like 33, 34 Celsius around here. It is blazing hot for a May afternoon for me, and for you it's evening in Europe. Many drivers coming in, and Lassane Gaming. I'm not sure if he's trying to push or just come into the pits this lap. I think he's trying to push for one more lap. I mean, he's at the apex, and he's going incredibly hard on this lap. He's coming up, roaring up towards the hill. A couple left more bends, and he may stay out. Yep, and he does. I think he's about to start at this lap time. I don't think that was a flyer. I think he's just trying to get momentum coming to the lap. 1:16.6. He wants to improve upon that and get inside the top 5. Let's actually turn on the detail for the best fit. Actually, that doesn't do anything. Doesn't really do anything. Let's do leader. So the gap between 1st and 9th place is 1 second. 1st through 8th is 8 tenths. Other than that, everyone seems pretty close from looking at it. Ahmed slowing down. I think he's done with his lap time. Either he's going back out on track or slowing down with his lap time. Robo Jeep, he looks like to be finishing this lap time. There's Cade. Whoa, Cade. Ooh, he just lost the back end there. Just caught out from underneath him. He's able to keep it together, and he's still going. So, Cade, good car control that he had there through turn 1. Just hopped over the curb, and the back end decided to step out on him. Still holding pole position is LMC Woma, a 1:16 flat in these 1996 Williams in Sao Paulo. And we have 4.5 minutes remaining. Sound Assassin, 3rd, 4th, Lee, 5th, DNA, 6th, Lassane Gaming, 7th is Cax. 8th, Ahmed. 9th, Flexi. These cars look really, really nice. Nice seeing them back out on the track. And, of course, going down through the order, there's still yet 2 drivers to finish their lap time. Cade and Robo. They're going to be climbing on top of that hill, gaining momentum as they come towards the line. Cade, almost there. Robo Jeep, looks like he just started his lap time. So for Cade, he'll come across the line. Will he set a valid lap time? 2.5 seconds off the pace. I think he made a mistake there and wants to go for one more lap. That's what it could be. So now 3.5 minutes. LMC Oma still there. And I'm just going to the grid. I have noticed that it appears to be around the top 7, top 8. Yeah, top 8. Top 8 appear to be within less than 1 second close to each other. So again, I feel like the pace can be a lot closer than it was the last couple of rounds when I was here. So that is always good to see. Looks like Robo Jeep did get in a lap time. And I was looking at previous footage of PSORC. This is the 12th season, by the way, if obviously you didn't know. I was looking back at Season 3 footage that I just stumbled upon. It was in my recommended. And I was watching part of this Season 3 Brazilian Grand Prix. This was the most interesting race I've seen. The footage that I saw, this man was in the Sauber, his name was Chris Raby. I was watching the footage from Season 3. So many incidents. And the league has come such a far way. I mean, a long way. The racing is fantastic in this league. And, I like seeing it. I really do. I like the race in this league. And seeing everyone come out on the track, just put up, clean racing is always nice. So, as it stands right now, I mean, 12th season of this league, a lot of history to look back at. And, of course, I didn't even mean to find it. I just stumbled across the video. It was my recommended feed for YouTube. And I was able to find it. But Robo Jeep back to the top of the board. 900ths above Robo Jeep. And LMC Woma still there. Across the line, LMC Woma. Faster lap time. Now, I'm not sure if I was paying attention. It looked like someone took the pole position, and I thought it was LMC Woma. I thought I saw his name change, but I went back and looked, and it still said he was there. And Brasilian Gaming must have. I have no clue how that could have occurred. Could have went head on into the wall, bounced back onto the track. I have no clue. He could have hit someone. I think that's mainly it. He could have hit someone. Let's look for front wing damage. I mean, he has... I don't know. I mean, yeah, he has front wing damage, so... He could have hit Cax. I don't know that... yeah, there's a lot of debris. You can see there's a lot of, what is it, gravel on that left side of where could have possibly got hit. I don't know. I'm trying to find whoever could have caused this. He must have hit someone, because it would have been impossible to hit a wall. So 3 guys out with 30 seconds remaining. Cax, DNA, and Brasilian Gaming. LMC Woma, he'll be roaring to finish his lap time. Will he improve? And he does by another 10th, a 1:15.8, and he'll finish the day with that. Unless if he wants to go even faster. Robo Jeep goes for a spin. Is that the same corner? Yeah, same corner that you saw a retirement out of Brasilian Gaming. Whoa! Into the wall! Oh, and he's lost his left front tire. And that must have been on purpose. Obviously, I don't think he would do that by accident. Going through the grid, LMC Woma, he's still on a flyer and he wants to finish his lap time. So here it is. We have 2.5 minutes. LMC Woma. Nice lap time from, who was it? Liam Robo? Yeah, Liam Robo made his way up to third in the final minutes of qualifying. Came in clutch there. So as it stands, 2 minutes left. We are waiting for Silent Assassin. Oh, and Lee up to second. Look at that lap time, Lee. He's done a good job. Silent Assassin spins across the line. And, well, he just wants to have some fun, and he's going to get disqualified maybe. Oh! Did he end up taking him out? Because I have no clue what happened there. I am lost for words as what could have happened. But that is qualifying. Let's do a little grid rundown. LMC Woma, Lee Robo Jeep, Liam Robo, Lassane Gaming, Son Assassin, DNA, Cax, Ahmed, Flexi, Y Racer, and Cade, of course. Rounding out the grid for qualifying for the Brazilian Grand Prix. We are moments away from the start of this race for the 12th season, and it looks to be a good one. So as we finish out qualifying, fastest lap time, a 1:15.7 set by, of course, LMC Woma. And we will be moments away from the start of the Brazilian Grand Prix. Oh, and it is raining, of course. Oh, what a way to entertain us fans that are watching. And as the rain pours, LMC Woma, again, he'll have the advantage on starting on the front, but he'll have the difficulty of trying to face the rain as he scathers his way through the opening lap. The many behind him will will obviously suffer from the same consequence. They'll be stuck behind cars. Most likely the drivers that'll suffer the most are the ones that are stuck all the way in the back. They'll be seeing 11 other drivers spray off their cars, so make it very tricky to see. So, and of course, the rain makes it easier to lock up. Expect an incident entering in turn 1, lap 1. Obviously, with sight being not so good, and the lockups being ever so more than likely here with the rain. Just expect some carnage to happen on the opening lap, and that's what we're expecting today. Here we go. The green lights for formation lap. So, LMC Woma, like we said, on the front row with Lee. I mean, they've done a fairly good job for setting those lap times. They're only 2/10 within each other. And LMC Woma discovering part of the track, and one spinning behind. I have no clue who that could be. Yeah, that was Robo Jeep. Let's just hope he knows how to run these conditions as we get set, and let's just hope he doesn't crash anyone. Let's just hope for that. So we have 12 entries today. Oh, God. I am still so sick. I apologize. I'm terrible. I'm so sorry. We have 12 entries today for Brazil. And with the rain, it will start at 12. Let's see how many we'll finish with, because the rain looks to be a factor to challenge many in this field. And many people commenting, oh, and spinning again, Robo Jeep. Oh, I'm a little bit worried for him. Yeah, let's read the comments so far. Let's see, Robo Jeep. 1 minute break before the start of the race. Y Racer, let's go. Rapper Sejors in the house, or S Shores. Leroy says, Rapper S Shores and Robo Jeep for the win. Okay. Nice to see people commenting, of course. The grid is forming up. And we're getting ready for the start of the season number 12 Brazilian Grand Prix. And here we go, the 5 red lights here in Sao Paulo for the Brazilian Grand Prix. And we're green here in the Brazilian Grand Prix in Sao Paulo. And already off the start. Oh, one fall back. That's Robo Jeep. Robo Jeep having a problem already. He's falling back from 3rd to 7th. Oh, can he keep it together, Robo Jeep? Everyone hitting, making contact. Oh, look at this back there. Keeping together on the opening lap. Flexi's involved with this. Let's ride on board Flexi. Oh, a dive down from Robo Jeep, but just keeps himself together. The rain, very, very treacherous for some drivers. Whoa, look at that oversteer. Trying to find a route down to the inside. Cax and Flexi going at it. A lunge from Flexi making his way up with, who is it, Cax? Yeah, Cax. Holding the outside and lets him go. With a lot of oversteer off the exit. Trying to turn that wheel all the way around. Oh, another lunge from back here. And Cade around the outside, but he runs himself off the track. Can he keep it together? Oh, there's a lot of debris falling in the background. Who hit who? I think that was Y Racer. No, some of these guys. It had to be Flexi. Flexi must have broken part of his front wing. He's all over the back of DNA. And now down the straight, he'll try and chase him into lap number 2. Alrighty, looking down to the inside. Lap 2 upon us. He'll make a way to the inside and runs very wide off turn 1. He'll have to rejoin, but now the advantage down to the inside, losing 2 positions. That's Cax against Flexi and DNA. Oh, one car in the grass, one car. DNA. Oh no, just keep it together, buddy. Keep it together, don't hit anyone. Oh, what's going on? Cax is all the way off. Oh yeah, the conditions for these drivers, it's just hard for them to control the cars. So trying to make a move to the inside, just trying to put the nose there, but can't get anything done. Now defending the inside is DNA. Oh, but obviously around the outside. Ahmed looking his way, trying to find grip. Again, he tries to arch his car into the corner, hops over the curb. So again, he's trying to find speed where it's not at. LMC Loma already opening up a 3 to 4 second lead. Actually, now dipping under 3 seconds. Up, commentator's curse, of course. And now, oh, he's losing some time. Sun Assassin against Hussein Gaming coming to lap 3. Oh, locking up. Oh, he's gonna dive it down to the inside. They make contact. Hussein Gaming and Sun Assassin letting him back by. And DNA, the first retirement of the race, he's lost his right front wheel. You can see it's all the way down there, floating down towards the apron. So let's look at this battle for P4 right now. Should I say P3? Yeah, P3 looking very close. It is around 3/10 or so. And just trying to keep the gap together. So, lap 3, we've seen many moves and a retirement. Many drivers trying to make up some spots. Robo Jeep lost 3 off the spot, or lost 6 off the spot, then gained 3 of them back. There's Ahmed down in 10th, he only lost a spot. There's Lee. Lee started on the front row and now is already back to 9th place. Must have found himself into a driver error. Yeah, he's far off the pace of everyone else. And into the pits goes LMC Wama. This is good for strategy. Liam stays out. LMC Woma, the only one into the pits. Oh, and actually, it was a drive-through. It was a drive-through for LMC Woma. Let's look at the race structure. I don't remember one. He jumped the start. Oh, that ruins his race right there. That's going to have to bring him back outside the top 5. And all the way down to 9th place. Robo Jeep's out. Oh, what a surprise. We mentioned him in, what was it, the formation lap. He was having trouble keeping up the pace. And just now, it's tricky for him to just stay on the track and down the straight just lost it. Let's try to find a battle right now. Let's look at these two. LMC Wilma, Y Racer. LMC Wilma just got out of the pits for a drive-through, and now he is gaining on 6th and 7th of Caden Y Racer. Look how close he is to the back end of that thing. And again, oh, look at that oversteer. Just trying to keep himself together. Whoa, Y Racer, he's going for a journey. Oh, he almost went off to Narnia and then just realized, oh, I'm on the wrong path. Oh, what a little bit of disappointment. Just let LMC Woma by. And it looks like someone's car is still there. That is Robo Jeep, of course. His car's still parked there, and I don't know why. They're still yellow in Sector 1 and 2. So as it stands right now, a little grid rundown, lap 5. Liam Robo, Son Assassin, Lassane Gaming, Flexi. Cax, Kid, LMC Wilma, Y Racer, Ahmed, and Lee. That rounds out the grid. And lap 5, coming to lap 6, Liam Robo. He inherited the lead once LMC Woma ran into a problem when he jumped his start. Got away nicely, but jumped his start. He had to pit on the 3rd lap, a little drive-through. New race leader, who also just had the fastest lap time, Liam Robo. Lap 6 is upon us out of 36. 31 laps to go. So a little question for you guys is, if you remember, do you guys remember how many races Damon Hill has won in this 1996 Williams car? A little fun fact for you. Comment it down below, and we will put the winner on stream. Just a little shout out. I think I have the answer on top of my head. I think I do. I'm not sure why or how, but Liam Robo took over the lead, and he is a lucky man to do so, because he was not gaining on LMC Woma. And speaking about Woma, these two going at it around the outside. finds enough grip and takes 6th place. Now he has to defend. That's another problem. And already increasing the gap. Question is, does anyone think he can rebound from it? I'm going to put up the, what is it? The leader dashboard, 16.5 seconds. Oh, it'll be a question or a miracle to see if he can make it. So, Liam Robo, Son Assassin, Listan Gaming, Flexi, Cax, LMC Woma, Cade, Y-Racer, Ahmed, and Lee. 7 laps in, that is our running order. So, like we said, 7 minutes, and everyone increasing the gap with each other. Okay, back there in 7th, 8th, Y-Racer. You saw him skid off, what was it, like turn 5? Yeah, turn 5. Lost the back end and used the outside curb to help him stay on. But right now, lap 7. And we have kept the lead pretty well ever since that drive-through. Made me think for a second if they were putting on wet tires, and I realized, oh, we started on wet tires. It made me think. I didn't think he jumped the start or anything out of the ordinary, but appeared to be that he jumped the start and he had to serve a drive-through. It'll be a good challenge to see if LMC Woma can push himself through the field once more. I mean, he has won this season. So now he's going to really have to work for this one if he wants to win. So now we are 8 laps in. We are almost 1/3 through the race. Oh, and Robo JP's left the session. He was doing pretty well. Pretty well until his car retired, of course. In entering turn 4. Mainly, I don't know what happened. I don't think RoboJeep is a wet racer at all. He struggled in qualifying on the formation, not qualifying, struggled on the formation lap when it was raining, and that just gave me a sense of feel saying he's not going to finish the race. That's what I thought to myself. I'm like, don't say that now. He could have learned the track, but of course, just had some troubles with it. So, yes, we're up to 5 viewers, 10 comments. Liam Robo is still leading. Son Assassin, 2nd. 3rd is Listan Gaming. And, this season has been pretty interesting so far. I mean, the rain doesn't help the factor that it's hard to pass in this game. But, I mean, these drivers are bringing in their all, so it's good. It's fine. And Cax running wide in turn 1. Oh, he's lost a lot of grip. So, 9 laps in. And you're already seeing a lot of grip fall off. So the fall off of the grip has really been going down. So keep an eye for that. See if any driver gets caught out by that same issue. But right now, Cax still in 5th. 6 LMC Woma. Again, fighting his way through the field. He's brought up that gap significantly. He's now 1.5 seconds behind Cax. And, well, he's done a good job so far. So, again, we are coming to lap 10. And we are left with 10 runners. So, if everyone finishes the race, even if they're, 10 laps down, they are still going to get points or a point today. So, right now, Liam Robo, again, keeping it at around 5 seconds or so. Done a lovely job capitalizing on the error of the jump start for LMC Woma. But And again, lap 10, we're at double digits. And a couple more laps in, around 13. We'll be 1/3 through this race. Be very interesting to see if they all can survive. So again, lap 10, and if anyone has questions or wants to join me in the booth, you can put that down below. Get some action flowing with the commentators, of course. Here's the battle, however. Let's stay on board with this one. So this is for 4th place, or 3rd place between Lasin Gaming and Flexi. Flexi, he's going to try to make a move back. Headed uphill. He may try and find a move down the inside, and he will. And of course, still be at the wheel down to the inside. Will be Flexi. Flexi trying to find a way to hold that lead. And again, these two just keep switching positions once they get near each other. But now, prevailing in 3rd is Flexi over Lasin Gaming. And I apologize if I sound off or I'm not talking as much, but again, I'm sick. I'm just trying to do the best I can. I was thinking of not showing up, but I said I have to make up to these guys for the last one. And actually, into the pits. And hopefully this is an actual pit stop today. We will see. And yeah, they did end up putting on tires. Of course, another set of wet tires, and into the pits went Y-Racer. So, let's see what tires Y-Racer will put on. Most likely the wet tires. There's no need for the slicks. Unless if you drive well on them, then that's a different story. But again, I mean, we've seen 2 guys already pit so far, and let's say the pit stages. Real big question is, when do you think Liam... I mean, I feel like Liam could be, obviously, pitting in a while, but why do you think other people pitted now instead of wait till either the halfway mark? I'm not sure how tire strategy is supposed to work here with the rain, but obviously, if people are starting to pit now, then it is a significant issue as tire wear. Have to keep looking out for it. Yellow in Sector 3. I have no clue who that could be. So now into the pits, a following lap. Son Assassin follows in. Lasin Gaming, does he stay out? He comes in. Liam Robo stays out. Do you think the undercut? The undercut could benefit them, really. So again, Liam Robo holding the race lead. Lap 12 out of 36. We are reaching a 3rd into this race. And many others making a scheduled pit stop. So looks to be they will have to pit one more time today, unless the rain lifts off and the track dries. That is if. So, and again, 12 laps in, headed to the lucky 13 lap. Will it be the lucky lap for Liam to pit? Robo Jeep joining back. And another lap for Liam to stay out. There's Liam Robo and Robo Jeep. Hopefully you don't confuse the two. I call Liam, Liam and Robo Robo. Makes sense, self-explanatory, yep. Again, that roaring, beautiful sounding car. Again, love to drive one of those. And, you know, these drivers are privileged enough to drive that car in the game. We're lucky enough to have that car in the game, first of all. It's the first time since 2013. Oh, hold on a second. Here's an overtake. Flexi, Lassane Gaming going at it. Will he try around the outside in turn one? He'll find enough grip. He'll try and launch it down to the inside in turn two. Banging wheels. And he makes a position up for grabs. Lassane Gaming up to 7th place. And a beautiful move. Job well done. That was planned. Beautiful move for Lassane Gaming up to 7th place. What was I even saying? Yeah. F1 2013 was the last game where we had classic cars, and they were introduced back in this game in 2017. And yeah, ever since then, it's been good. I mean, classic cars have been a good one, and now another overtake. Flying through the field, Lassane Gaming. And believe it or not, LMC Woma up to 2nd place, but has he made a stop yet? No, he has not. Neither has Liam Robo. Gap between them is 20 seconds. Originally, it was 16. LMC Woma has lost 4 ever since the drive-thru. So it looks to be this overcut is not working. LMC Woma into the pits. So is that just stop and go? Yeah, stop go penalty. LMC Woma, yeah, just let that car sit in there for a couple seconds till they could service it. And if there is any driver you would like to see, put them down below. We will show them in just a moment. Look for battle. I mean, Lassane Gaming just passed Flexi. But Flexi is maintaining the gap and reeling in Lassane Gaming once more. And as I say that, he loses the back end. Good job, Alan. Look at the wheel rotation. Let's look down to the onboard. Here's Flexi. Look how much he has to turn that car. It is tough. Tough for him in these conditions. Oh! Nice save. Tough for him in these conditions just to maneuver the car. Has to angle the car in there by turning the wheel by many rotations compared to slick conditions. Again, losing the back end, has to let off. So right now, lap 15, headed to the halfway mark. And oh, Lassane Gaming, he's in the grass, We'll make a move. Oh, he's been forced off. Have to rejoin. Whoa, he's taking him out of the race. Flexi's out of it. He's into the wall. He tried to rejoin, and he's lost a tire on lap 15. Oh, no. Oh, Flexi was running in 6th place. And that move occurred while drivers were going at it. Oh, and Ahmed made a mistake. Now LMC Woma up to 5th place. And I was going to point out, I think Liam Robo. Is it Liam Robo? No. 3 other drivers have not pitted yet. Ahmed has not pitted. Cade, Caxton, and Liam Robo. They all have not pitted yet today. So, lap 16 out of 36. And it appears to be 21 laps to go. Y-Racer was moved up to 8th place due to the retirements of Lassane Gaming and Flexi. Did I really miss Lassane Gaming? I did not get... I don't remember. I don't remember. I honestly don't. Flexi, Lassane Gaming, Y-Racer, Lee, Ahmed, 6th, 7th, 8th, they are. Top 5. Grid rundown. Here we go. Liam, Robo, Son Assassin, Cax, Cade, LMC Oma. Ahmed, Lee, and Y-Racer. Again, fantastic job for him. Again, Lee trying to angle that car through the corner. And when I say angle, he loses the back end when trying to keep it close. Again, lap 17 out of 36. And lap 18 will mark the halfway mark in this race. And I find it very interesting. I was going to point out, oh, Son Assassin. Fastest lap time, Son Assassin. Up the order goes Lee against Ahmed. Good move on him for 6th place. Whoa, he's run very wide. He's going to try and fishtail him up the hill. We're going to head towards lap 17. On board, but oh, looks like Ahmed lost out. Yeah, Ahmed lost out on the opportunity to pass him. Let's look for a battle now. It's just down to these two cars that are closest to each other. So again, lap 17. And doing a fairly good job. I mean, everyone who's still in the race, first of all, is doing a fairly good job. These treacherous conditions, not everyone can handle. Obviously, you saw with qualifying, or not qualifying, the formation lap. I keep mixing those two up. With the formation lap, you saw many drivers. When I say many drivers, I mean RoboJeep. RoboJeep is having such a hard time, and I just wish him best of luck for the next race. Again, he's going to have to come back from this one if he still wants a chance, any chance, at having a good points turnout in the next race. So obviously after this treacherous round he's gonna need a lot to do so he wants to take his time next round. Oh, and Cax into the pits. So Cax doing a good job so far. Again, he's been consistent so far in this championship with many good finishes. So Cax into the pits and a nice looking helmet. So 4th place out of the pits. He'll get passed right there by LMC Woma. Is it? I think it is. LMC Woma not pitted yet. But he's planning on. I think he's trying to go one less stint than everybody else. So now, again, lap 18, now Ahmed exits the pits with his stop. Woma's moved up to 4th place, and that overall time, well, again, looks like LMC Woma losing on. Finally, Liam Robo, halfway through this race, pits for the first and only time today. I mean, the rain is still coming down. So he will obviously put on, oh, Y-Racer. Oh, no. I think he was planning on doing something. He's trying to either come into the pits or do something. I don't know. He just lost it when he's trying to come in. So, tough break for him. Again, he was having such a good run. Liam Robo exits 2nd. Son Assassin takes the lead. Cade into the pits. And yeah, Y-Racer leaving the session. Cax in 4th, 5th, Cade. Lee jumps him. Do you think Ahmed? No, Ahmed's not even close enough. So let's look at who still needs to make a stop here. Okay, LMC Woma did make a pit stop, so he is 27 seconds behind. Okay. No one really close enough to each other. So I think that serves for a nice little trivia. Nice little trivia. If anyone wanted to do one, we can. So, I asked this question earlier. How many wins did Damon Hill himself get in 1996 to win the championship? Whoa, what a slide from Son Assassin. Oh, that was too close, too close. If anyone can get the correct number, how many wins Hill got, not the team, Hill. Oh, wait, top 8 get points. Okay, I did not know that. Thank you. If that's the case, then the winner gets 10, of course. Top 8. If you want to do class, you could have done top 6. Just to mess everything up. You know, I would have been cool if everyone did top 6. That would have been really cool. So right now, Cac's fastest lap time of 1:30.9. And Lee in the pits. Second time today. That is his second scheduled stop. Remember, he was one of the first few to come into the pits. They ended up putting on 4 new tires, and they want to finish the race on these tires and bring it on home. He'll exit the pits in P6. He entered inside the top 5. Ahmed is chasing him down, but Lee will be the one ahead of Ahmed here on lap number 20. So Silent Assassin, whoa, another slide from Silent Assassin. He's got to be a little more careful with that one. Next thing you know, you could end up like Robo Jeep and end up crashing out. That's a terrible example. I keep teasing Robo Jeep. It's okay, Robo Jeep. You're still a nice guy. You're still a nice guy. Don't worry. Many people have crashed out today. Let's bring them up, by the way. Y-Racer, Lassane Gaming, Flexi, Robo Jeep, DNA. All of them retired early. So Y-Racer, despite him being out, I'm not sure if he's going to get points. He said top 8 get points in this championship. For obviously classic cars, going to do classic points, as well with classic tracks, of course. That's why we've done Silverstone, Belgium. That's why obviously we're doing not Spa, Sao Paulo right now. It does make sense, but the gap is 1.1 seconds. Battle for the lead could intensify within the next couple of laps. And it looks to be good as we approach lap number 22 out of 36. Son Assassin still leads, and now the gap is under 1 second. So 21 out of 36, right on board. Let's see if he's chasing him down. Yep, chasing his way uphill. He's got to be very patient on the throttle and the brakes. Some of the brakes too much, you lock him up. You go on the throttle too much, lose the back, and the back end decides to slide out like there. So you got to be careful with these cars. Obviously, in these conditions, just saying, you have to be careful. Flexi commenting, Jesus, that car was shocking in the wet. Well, since you're out of the race, I would say your definition of shocking isn't the slightest in a positive way. But trying to chase him down the straight, 2/10 is the gap. He's trying to slide in right behind him. And again, holding the lead ever so slightly is going to be Son Assassin. So up 22 out of 36 again. He has to be patient. I mean, I would wait for a straight to do it and just dive him in turn 1. Cax by Woma. Woma made a mistake. So the chase for the lead once more. Woma making a mistake, falls back outside of the podium. So he has to be careful, really does. And going back at it, Son Assassin, Liam Robo, lunging to the inside. Cax, Elmsioma, Cade, Lee, Ahmed. All doing a fantastic job. And again for the lead, has to hold on. Liam Robo, again, got to be more patient. And again, hopping over the curb. Lap 23 out of 36 here in Sao Paulo. Again, defending. Battle for the lead. Will he be able to get by cleanly? That is the question we raise up for everyone. And again, he keeps in these apexes perfectly. But holding on ever so slightly. Oh, he made a mistake. Made a mistake. This is the opportunity of Pounds coming to lap 24. Will be able to make a move. Keeps the back end just in line. He'll try and do something around the outside, and he ends up coming in the pits. Oh, darn. I was hoping for a battle for the lead. Exiting the pits goes Son Assassin. And he holds himself really well in that scenario. So Liam Robo still leads. Son Assassin exits the pits after the mistake he made trying to get to it. But let's do a little grid rundown. Lap 24 to 36. Actually, looks like the rain is calming down if anyone noticed. Here it is. Liam Robo, Son Assassin, Cax, LMC Woma, Cade, Lee, and Ahmed. Top 7. That's how they stand. Lap 25, crossing the line. 12 laps to go. And we are more than halfway through this race on a 20-second gap between first and second. And a 10-second gap. Oh, keep it together, Son Assassin. Another slide from the back end of that car. Got to be more careful. See on my 4th, 5th, Cade, 6th, Lee, 7th, Ahmed. Liam Robo hanging on, like we said, a 20-second lead. And 3-second penalty for Ahmed. Back, again, 17 seconds off of Lee. Let's see, the leader getting more than a minute behind, so he must be falling back to, there's Liam Robo. And Ahmed, okay, so, towards the end of the race, he should be able to catch him. Yeah, he is gaining, and I do see still many standing water, or a lot of standing water, some puddles on the track. Coming to 11 laps to go here in Sao Paulo. So rain should affect us till the end of this race, no matter how much it drops off. 11 laps to go. Liam Robo still leads. So Liam Robo, again, leading, Gap down to 19. After, I mean, obviously with the fresher tires of Son Assassin, Elmsioma into the pits one more time. Thought he would have been able to finish on those tires, but has to pit another time. It's gonna be bad for him in the points. So he exits the pits, and he will come out in 6th, maybe? Yeah, in 6th place. Maybe, 6th place. After the spin, he was once in the podium, and now he just wants to get as many points as possible. And so, again, lap 27 out of 36. Again, many drivers. Fantastic job done so far. And Liam Rubbo, again, still leading. Gap has gone down, by the way, or in fact, it started out at 20 seconds when Son Assassin exited the pits. And now, it's reeling him in as we approach the end of this race. So right now, let's go through the grid a little bit. Here's another grid rundown, lap 27 out of 36. We are 10 laps in, about to be 9, and it is Liam Rubbo, Son Assassin, Cax, Cade, Lee, Woma, and Ahmed rounding out the grid. So Liam Rubbo still leads. And in this race again, I have noticed something. I have noticed, with this rain, obviously it keeps drivers apart. And actually, Woma, he's fighting back. He's trying to reel in Lee, and he's done that. He's trying to bring him in for the 5th position, and he's really close on him. Again, 28 out of 36. And they are coming to the end of this thing. Again, 9 laps to go in Sao Paulo. And if anyone wants to, I forgot to plug this in earlier. If anyone wants to follow us on Twitter, we are at PSORC, and that'll be very important because after the race, we will share, not me, but the owners, will share an important announcement at the end of this race, so stay tuned after. I will stay live. Hopefully we can, I can announce it on here for anyone who's watching. We will try to keep it live for the announcement. But right now, yeah, there will be a big announcement after the end of this race. So again, just stay tuned. We will see. And I apologize for that. I forgot to turn off my phone. So that is going to ring the background, so we're going to talk over it. Liam Rubbo still leads. The gap has gone up to 19 seconds. And yeah, that is very, very embarrassing moment. I was about to say something and then the phone rang and I had to quickly change that. But yeah, Elmsioma, he is reeling in Lee at a storming rate. By the end of this race, he'll move up into the top 5. It'll be a question or not if he will try and get by Lee, of course. Lee trying to hold his line defensively. He needs to be very patient, and he needs to defend very well if he wants to hang on to P5. He is just a sin duck, and he's trying to find a way to be patient. Oh, he's forced himself into an error, and there goes LNC Wama into 5th place. Lee, what were you doing? I said you gotta be patient. And commentators curse me because he did the opposite. Now I just gotta, he has to hope that Wama forces himself into a mistake or an error. So 30 out of 36, 7 laps to go. And well, this race actually looks things like are clearing up, which is good. So, whoa! Again, a nice back end, obviously, slide from Lee. Okay, that massive lockup. He's got to control those. I mean, that obviously didn't cause the error, but I mean, that with the combined effort of trying to gate on him isn't gonna work. And again, 6 laps to go. Let's look up Liam Robo. Yeah, he's just begun this lap. And Ahmed getting lapped. I think he just wants him to lap himself. Mainly just for the effort so he can push on that extra lap of fuel that he has now. Because mistake from Liam. But yeah, Liam Robo, he's done a good job so far today. Yep, Liam Robo still hanging it in there. 6 laps to go. And Liam Robo doing a good job at hanging on. Now, I was going to say back there between Woma and Lee, let's actually look between this battle that may happen. Fairly close to each other, but I don't think anything will happen. Again, 6 laps to go. We're about to head to 5. And again, I mean, these drivers have been very close today. Obviously, with contact battles that we've seen, the rain just diminishes really any effect. Again, a lot of drivers can push in the dry conditions. And ever since that, I mean, I don't know. I was just going to say, with the rain, it doesn't help the factor of racing. The rain in this game really does not help at all. And I mean, there's still been lots of battles today. So it hasn't necessarily been a bad race. There's actually going to be one more right in front of us. Gap is down to 8/10. He's reeling him in, and he's going to try and make something of it. And my phone's ringing again, so try and talk very fast over this one. So right now, 32 out of 36, 5 laps to go. Owoma tries to find that outside grip that nobody has used today in that corner. Trying to find momentum as he climbs up the hill as he enters lap 32 out of 36. He needs a mistake from Cade to get by. He wants that top 4 after making that final pit stop. And again, very close. Many penalties. Lee just got handed a 3-second time penalty. Again, finding a lot of momentum off that corner was Cade there, but he's gonna have to be very patient if he wants to keep Woma behind him. So again, reeling him in. Very close to that back end. He's going to find enough room right here, and he just needs to turn it just enough to get there. He can have a lot of momentum coming up the hill, and that's what he's going to do. A lot of momentum. Can he lunge it up the inside? He's patient. That is good. He's making time. He's trying to make sure he can make this move work. Will he try and move here? May go defensive. Nope, just single file. Okay. He may try and turn one. That is a place that most likely will happen. Chasing him down towards the line as we approach the final lap. Or not the final lap. I'm an idiot. I am such an idiot. I am still so sick. I'm sorry. LMC Woma going down to the inside with a couple laps to go. I meant to say a couple laps to go. And running very wide in the background. But again, trying to make this move work. The gap does close. Tries to squeeze back in there. Woma makes his way to the inside off turn 3, but just can't get there. However, running wide goes Lee. It'll be wheel to wheel down the straight, headed towards turn 4. The inside will have the advantage. That is Woma. He'll clear him before the corner where he can find grip. And into P4 goes Woma. But not for long. Cade is going to try and chase him back up the hill, but he made a mistake. He ran wide. And Woma back in P4. And I apologize for that. I am just tired. I am tired right now. I'm still really sick. And I almost ran out of breath there for a second. So I apologize for saying final lap. But as we go through the field, Liam Robo, 3 laps to go. I mean, for these drivers, it was 4 laps to go. For Liam Robo, it's 3. And again, approaching the end of this race. It's been a very interesting one, but in the end, it was a strategy that played a part. Many people did 2 stops, or a couple people did a 1 stop. I know LMC Woma did 2 stops plus a drive-through, and he's still in 4th place, which is incredible. But the top 4 all divided by gaps with 20 plus. And again, if you are interested, please stick around. At the end of this race, we will be sharing an important announcement here at PSORC. If you want to follow us on Twitter, where the announcement will be live, it is at PSORC. See, someone drifting in the background. I think that was Lee drifting in the background. So yellow in sector 1. I think that was for, was it for Lee? Oh! Ahmed, turn 1. We're on the penultimate lap of this race. And again, he just wants to nurse his car around home. I mean, 20-second gap that he has held for the majority of this race. He just wants to keep it going good. That's it. He just wants to have that good finishing streak. Of course, again, 20-plus seconds. He wants to keep it that way as he crosses the line. Here we go. Final lap. This time, it's the final lap. Here we go. Final lap in the Brazilian Grand Prix. It is for Liam Robo in that Williams. He's done a good job today. He's really fended everyone off. Let's actually look back at Cade. He's reeled in LMC Woma, but the gap just isn't there. It's not enough. Here we go on the final lap as he goes through turn 4. And keeping that gap at a good distance. Again, 20 seconds. From second to third, it is 27 seconds. From third to fourth, it is 16. That gap has gone down by 4 in the last lap. And again, smallest gap right now is 1.4 seconds. Liam Robo, good job today. Again, fended everyone off. Easy to say, driver of the race. You can either say that or MC Woma. Other than that, I do not know. So final corner has to climb his way up that hill and across the straight at the obviously across the finish line. He'll be coming. Liam Robo got lucky, fended everyone off, and ultimately is the winner of today's Brazilian Grand Prix for PSORC. Takes victory in Sao Paulo and the Williams there. Good job to him. There's Son Assassin across the line. Cax right there. Again, 34 seconds. So yeah, again, they've done phenomenal so far. Again, Ahmed crossing line, a lap down. And waiting for Cax across the line. He'll get there. Up to 38 seconds. Must have ran into a mistake or a puncture or something. He's just slowing down, yeah. 34 seconds, okay. LMC Woma just 7 behind. Here's Cade, 2 more behind. Actually 7. And that actually finishes that out for the Brazilian Grand Prix. And here's your podium after today's race. On top was Liam Robo. He was not a challenge, or he was a challenge towards many, but he did not have much of a challenge today. Here are your finishing results. Here it goes. Liam Robo, Son Assassin, Cax, MC Woma, Lee, Cade, Ahmed, there's Martin Gilles, Same Gaming, Flexi, Robo Jeep, and Mari Larson. That is your finishing results of today's race. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Top 8 kit points. Thank you everybody so much for watching the 4th round of PSORC, round number 4, season number 12. It's the Brazilian Grand Prix in Sao Paulo. Thank you everybody so much for watching. We'll see you next week for round 5. Have a safe night, everybody, and peace.